Well, checking in on the other states hosting elections tonight, Idaho, Michigan, Mississippi, and Washington all have primaries on the Super Tuesday 2.0. It's what it's been called.
That's what it's been called, and North Dakota is hosting a caucus as well. So let's take a look at some of the results that are happening tonight. We have our map there, and a lot of outlets are already calling Mississippi, Missouri, and Michigan for former Vice President Biden. And you can see there on the side, they're already in the process of allocating some of those delegates for the vice president there. He'll come away with a good haul in those states. So let's see if we can get up some totals right now from some of those states. There's the total delegate count so far, and you can see former Vice President Joe Biden is adding to his count so far and is stretching that lead so far over Senator Sanders tonight.
That's right. So let's check in with our political analyst, Dr. Brian Calfano, about what all of these numbers mean. So we have 352 delegates up for grabs tonight, 68 in Missouri. With what we have been seeing, looks like Biden is taking the lead tonight. How will this shape up the presidential election and the race in general?
Great question, Jen and John. Good to see you. I think what we're seeing here, guys, is the beginning of the end, the outline of the end of the road for Bernie Sanders. At this point, it would take something catastrophic to happen to Biden's campaign to change this momentum that Biden has. And much of this has to do with how the Democratic Party awards delegates. They use a proportional allotment that's based in part on the primary vote percentage a candidate gets. So unlike for Republican primaries, some of which are what they call winner-take-all elections, there's no quick and easy way for Sanders to make up ground against Biden's delegate count. And remember, Florida, Illinois, and Ohio, their primaries are a week from today. Biden has a strong position in all three states, and he's beating Sanders 2-1 in the Florida polls. That's the state with the most delegates next week.
So what does it mean when we get to the convention, a brokered convention? What are we talking there?
Yeah, it's certainly possible, John. And the deal with that is if Sanders hangs in there long enough, you could maybe see a higher likelihood of that. You need 1,991, I should say, pledged delegates to win on that first ballot in Milwaukee. If Biden isn't quite there, there's going to be lots of questions over how much of a public fight for the nomination should happen on the national stage.
All right. We still have some time. We'll keep watching this.
Yeah.
All right.
You got it.
All right. Let's see what we have coming up here on Ozarks Fox. We'll continue our primary coverage.
And we spoke with both young and older voters earlier today to see what the most important issues are to them. Our
Madison Heaver spent some time interviewing both younger and senior voters. Madison, what did they say was most important to them?
Yeah, Jen, health care is a big issue both groups are concerned about, but the younger voters also had many others that they brought up as well.
I care a lot about healthcare, human rights. I care about a candidate who cares about others.
Among senior voters we talked to, we learned the biggest issue they care about is healthcare.
Everybody's interested in healthcare, the age where we need healthcare. And we definitely don't want any of that taken away.
I worked for the federal government. I kept my government health insurance. I want them to leave mine alone.
But while senior voters focused more on health care, younger voters seem to want a candidate that cares about a variety of different issues.
I would say the most important issues would probably be the economy.
I'm looking for a candidate that's going to be working to at least put off global warming or, the impacts of it.
I'm looking for a uniting force, and I'm looking for someone that can pull those votes from the middle.
Senior voters say they want more younger voters to listen to them.
Younger people need to really stop and think. Now they've got to think not only themselves. Too many people today, it's me, me, me.
I think a lot of younger people are considering the future a little bit more.
I think the young vote is super important because our society progresses. Oftentimes I think older people will hold that back, that progression.
I guess vote for the one you think would be the best choice.
The next election in Greene County is April 7th. Now, if you plan on voting in that election, you'll need to register to vote tomorrow. Tomorrow is the deadline for that. If you need more information on registering to vote, you can contact the Greene County Clerk.
All right, Madison, thank you. Don't go anywhere. More news after this.